What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today, I have an amazing unboxing for you guys, which I actually didn't expect. So if you haven't heard yet, I won the Haunted Hill Farm animatronic giveaway. It was the show and tell contest where you show your collection or some of your collection on a video, and then the video with the most votes wins a free animatronic from Techie of their choice. Haunted Hill Farm had a lot of really cool options from Techie for me to choose from, but I had to go the biggest and I had to get the Fogging Grim Reaper. I've wanted this animatronic for a really long time now, since it first released in 2021, because Techie is an awesome company and they really nailed it with this animatronic. Before I unbox this animatronic, I just want to give a huge thanks to everybody who voted for my video, friends, family, neighbors, everybody. And I want to give a huge thank you to Haunted Hill Farm themselves for sending me this awesome animatronic. You guys are amazing, your products are amazing, and I really appreciate this. Without further ado, let's get right into the unboxing. Oh, I see it already. Wow. Alright, so I don't think you guys can see this right now, but this is what you see as soon as you open the box. Okay. Oh, wow. Alright, so we got this bag here. It's got the instructions, the adapter, fog connection. It's got a couple things from Haunted Hill Farm in there. We'll take a look at that soon. Okay, here are his arm pieces. These are his arms, because his arms are like this, because he's hunched forward. So these are the pieces that form his arms. So that's really cool. Got his hands. These hands are huge, by the way. Look, this is mine compared to the Grim Reaper's hand. It's crazy. Okay, we got some kind of hip piece, probably. All right, we got, this must be his back. Oh, and there's a bunch of clothing. Oh, wow. All right, so this is something I want to show. Okay, so something I want to show you guys is, I'm really happy about this. They gave him an updated control box. This is really good, so he's gonna be louder. He's gonna sound a lot better. Great job, Haunted Hill Farm and Techie. It even says Hunched Reaper on the side. The 2021 model had a black control box, and this one's probably gonna be a lot louder, so that's really good. One of the main things I love about this is the voice, so I'm really happy they gave it a new speaker. Okay, we got fog tubes. Oh, here it is. Here's his humongous head. Okay guys, so the first thing you want to do when you get everything out of the box is the base is split into two, which is a really good idea because it saves a lot of storage, so you could put it in a smaller box, which is good. So all you do first is you connect A to A, B to B, and then that just snap locks right together. Perfect. Okay, the next thing you do is you take the poles with the C on the bottom and you connect C to C and C to C right here. And then you find your pole labeled G and then you connect that, snap lock it right here. So then you do the same thing once again. You do D to D, D to D again, and then you snap lock H to H. Okay, so he's starting to get tall already, so I gotta move the camera up. Okay, so once again, you snap lock E to E on this side, and then you do I to I. And he is massive already. All right, so now you take your big motor with control box and you connect it right up here by matching J to J, F to F, and F to F on this side too. Okay, so now you get all your clothing, which is all attached, you get that out, and then you slide the clothing right over here. Something I'm just noticing now is the clothing has a big zipper on it so that you can get inside of it, which is really helpful. I also noticed that all these wires have new connections, so these are definitely going to stay a lot nicer and they're going to be easy to plug in and unplug. Okay, so now you take your big hunchback piece and this gets connected right up here, K to K, and there it is. Also, another thing I noticed is there's this big bar going across, which is really good because this is going to stop it from collapsing. So I'm not sure if the original model had that because the instructions don't show this piece on there. So I'm not sure if they added that when they brought this back, but this is definitely a really smart piece to have there. Now we take this little loop piece, slides in right there. Okay, now we can go ahead and pull up this clothing. He's really tall. Okay, so the next thing we do is we snap lock the head and hood onto the neck piece. But before I do that, I just want to show you guys This has a really crazy mechanism on it. You can tell that this thing moves around a lot, and it really looks like it's gonna last. It's got the green eyes, it's got the moving mouth, so it's got a lot of moving parts in here, so it looks awesome. Okay, there he is. Whoa. Okay, so definitely that piece put a lot of weight onto him, so I'd recommend using weight on him when you set him up, but I'm keeping an eye on him, so we should be fine. Okay, so now we snap lock end to end, which is on this side. So now you take M and you do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so this arm is in now. This guy is massive. I'm so happy I have him. Look how big this thing is. This is huge. Imagine if he was standing up straight too. The prototype of this was actually straight up. It wasn't really hunched over as much. It was like a 9-foot animatronic, but now it's 7 feet and it's hunched. But I think it looks a lot cooler like this. So now I'm gonna go ahead and connect his giant Reaper hands. So that's O to O. And now we got P to P. There's also these little Velcros on it so that you could Velcro the clothing right to the hand and it'll stick on and you won't see the hole or anything. Okay, so the Hunched Grim Reaper is now fully set up. I love this guy, he's amazing. He's huge and he's so scary looking. So we're gonna get right into the demo video and then I'm gonna give a little bit of my honest opinion about him. So let's get right into these demo videos.
There you are. You should have known that I always find you. Whether you are a king or a peasant, your final dance is with me. I'll be taking you to your final resting place. The grave cannot hold me, for I will feast on your souls, which gives me new life. Death reaps what you sow. No one is innocent. We all have blood on our hands. Whether you are a king or a peasant, your final dance is with me. There you are. You should have known that I always find you. Whether you are a king or a peasant, your final dance is with me.
Okay, so that was the Fogging Grim Reaper from Techie and Haunted Hill Farm 2024. And I just want to say a big thank you to Haunted Hill Farm once again for sending me this amazing animatronic. This is definitely one of my favorites now, and it just looks amazing with the fog and the green lights, and the voice is incredible. So for my honest opinion about this, I love it. I give it a 10 out of 10, 5 stars, it's amazing. This is such a cool animatronic from Techie, and since the day it released in 2021, I've always wanted it. I really love the concept of it being a giant hunched over Reaper with a huge head, and then the way it breathes the fog out of its mouth is really cool, and that's a really scary addition to it. It really adds a lot. There's a link right in the description of this video for you to purchase your own Hunched Grim Reaper from Haunted Hill Farm, and honestly, for the price, I think this is an amazing animatronic and it's 100% worth it. You should definitely get one of these for your haunt, especially for a cemetery or even a swamp would be cool because he's got the green, so he kind of goes in with a lot of different things. It's an amazing price for this animatronic, so if you really want to get one, you should do it now before it's too late. Thank you so much to Haunted Hill Farm and your amazing team for sending me this brand new animatronic. I'm so glad that I got this because this is probably my favorite Grim Reaper animatronic of all time. And also a huge thank you to everybody who voted for my video on Haunted Hill Farm's contest. I really appreciate that, and I'm so glad that I was able to win this amazing animatronic. Thank you guys for watching my video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy haunting.
Great.